A lot of people stop too soon, and you're going to hear this from a lot of other YouTube growth channels, but I don't mean you're building videos and you're doing great and you stop too soon and you just stop doing YouTube. That happens too. What I'm talking about is you stop too soon on the things that you want to build and before they have a chance to really take off. So let me give you an example of what I mean by that. If you get into creating a new channel, and let's say you want to create a channel about fishing, and you start creating fishing videos, and you make your first video and it doesn't work. Some people immediately say, well, fishing isn't working, I got to do something else. My point is don't do something else yet. Give the algorithm time to see who you are and to recognize who you are and to pair those people that want to see your video with those people that have seen your video. And that's what it really needs to do. It needs to identify that. But for that to happen, you need to create a video that someone watches and the algorithm will say, okay, look, this guy watched it and he watches fishing videos and home improvement videos and funny videos about cats. Now, they're going to go out and they're going to find other people that have those similar interests and they're going to send it to them also. And now they may start to venture away from that. They may try leaving out cats instead. You have, the same another guy who does the same thing but likes dogs. Okay, they may do that and then try it out. So they're going to start running tests on these different people. But if you switch too soon, if you change on your second video and it's about boats, maybe it will work, maybe it won't. If the third one's about airplanes, or the third one is about fixing your toilet, then you've lost the algorithm because now that subscriber that should watch your second video isn't going to be there to watch it. And that's going to tell the algorithm, well, maybe this video isn't like the first video, and maybe this guy's just posting random garbage all the time, or random stuff. I don't want to necessarily call it garbage, but you get my point. So my my point here is don't stop too soon. Post, and I would suggest that you should post if you get a category and you pick something that you want to talk about, and I'm a strong believer in pick a niche, whatever you want to call it, and focus in on it very narrowly, at least initially. Because think about it from this perspective. You're a YouTube viewer, and you go and you're scrolling through your channel and you see a video there about, funny things cats do. And you click on a video and you watch it. And you sit there and you laugh and you laugh and you laugh and you watch the whole video and it's 25 minutes or so. Then after that 25 minutes or so, you say, yeah, subscribe to this. I want to see more of this. And you leave. And the next day or the next week, you see another video from that same person and you recognize their face on that video. And you click on that video. And as soon as you click on it, this as soon as you click on it, there's a video about repairing a toilet in an RV or something along those lines. And you're like, I don't want to see this. I'm interested in what I'm interested in. And last week it was cats, and I thought this guy had funny cat videos. And the next thing you're going to do is you're either going to unsubscribe, or when another video comes out, you might not unsubscribe right away. You might give them another video. And if the next video isn't about cats, funny things cats do, or something at least related, then you're definitely going to unsubscribe. Or you're not going to watch that guy anymore, even worse yet. So now you have what they call an inactive subscriber, which is the worst thing that you can get is, have 2,000 subscribers and have 10 of them actually interested in watching your video. Because what that means is that the YouTube knows that what you have in your channel don't want to watch the videos. And if they don't want to watch the videos, then they don't know who does. And so even though they did want to watch those videos, you made the algorithm think they don't. So this is why I'm a firm believer in niche. You don't have to niche down too much, but think about it from your perspective, from a viewer's perspective. If you subscribe to this channel, what do you want to see next week? When the next video comes out, I want it to be very similar in nature to the previous video. And if I wanted to watch something else, I would go look for something else. Now, that doesn't mean that when you get big enough and you've got, 100,000 subscribers, that you can't venture from the farm a little bit. It also doesn't mean that I couldn't venture from the farm a little bit, even with 14,000 subscribers. So I just want to stress that don't stop too soon. Continue to produce videos about the same subject over and over and over until you're sure it's dead. I mean, look at my channel here. I've got, what, 15, 20 videos now? Now, I know all these videos are the same videos that I was watching, and I know that based on the performance of my videos in my other YouTube channel, that the quality isn't lacking. But what I also know is the algorithm doesn't know me yet. The algorithm doesn't see me as a reliable source yet. The algorithm needs to find that niche of people that are attracted to me. Now, some people complain about, well, I made a video, it's exactly the same as this guy's video, and why is he popular and I'm not? And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, sometimes people like people. Some people that subscribe to me just like me. A likable guy. Some people don't like me and they like somebody else, or they like both of us and they watch both of us. So that's part of it. But the other part is timing is everything. You ever seen, a TV show where it's on and you come home every Tuesday night? In the old days, you used to come home and every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, you watch that TV show. And you hear, oh my goodness, this network or that network, they wanted to kill it. And so in order to kill it, they moved it to Friday night at 9 o'clock. Timing is everything. So when your video comes out versus that person's video came out, if you're making a video it's just like his, most likely it didn't come out at the same time. And if it did come out at the same time, did your video get the same exposure that his video got? Did your video find those 10 people in a row that said, oh my God, this is great, where his may have? Maybe the opposite happened. So every little thing, the snowball effect, the butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it, is huge at work here in YouTube. And that's why a lot of people's perception of releasing a video at a particular time is important. Do I find it important? Not so much so. I like to release my videos early in the morning so that I have the whole day for them to get hits, to get as many as they can in that first 12 or 13 hours. If I release them at 6 o'clock at night, I get a couple of good hours, but then I got that 4, 5, 6 hours overnight of lulls, and I don't like that in my statistics because then my first 12 hours are lower compared to the first 12 hours the other way around. I could release them at the most busy time of the day, which is, noon to 3 o'clock, and I get just that bulk of them. But it's also not so dead between 8 in the morning and noon on my solar videos that I don't want that traffic also. So you have to play around with that also and figure out what is the best time for you. And sometimes it's just preference. All right. So my advice to you is figure out what you want to build your things on and go for it. Don't stop. Build and build and build and build until you're sure that it isn't going to work, and then move on. Because if that's what you love, and this is really super important point to put at the end of this, don't build videos that you don't want to build more of. The worst thing in the world that you see people do, the absolute worst, and they'll tell you, oh, this short killed my video, or this, because they go out and they build a short or they build a viral video that isn't something that they want, because they're just trying to throw random crap at the wall and see what sticks. And then when something sticks that they don't want to make anymore, they make a video about cats when they were actually making dog videos, but the cat video took off and went all over the place. Well, now you got 10,000 subscribers that want to see cats. They don't want to see dogs. So if you don't want to build more videos about that subject, don't build the first video. Because if it does go viral and you get stuck in that train or you get stereotyped, one of the biggest videos of my solar channel is my solar shed. Now, it just so happens I love the solar shed because it makes it easy for me to upgrade it to this and to change it and upgrade it to that and change it to upgrade it to this and test out this and test out that equipment, try these batteries and try those batteries, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. But if I didn't like that, if that wasn't what I wanted to do, or if I had built a video about RVs and I didn't live in an RV because I just rented one for the weekend, and it blew up, then what would I do? I would go buy an RV and move into an RV just so I could actually show you more videos about RVs. So the point here is, don't stop too soon, and don't build videos on things you don't want to make a regular video about. And when something works, do it again and again and again, but do it tastefully again. Make it different. And let me stress this a lot. A lot of the times when something doesn't work, a month later or 2 months later, I'll go back and I'll start looking at the statistics and I'll be like, wow, I don't remember this video doing very good at the beginning. And it came out and it was out there and it was there for 2 or 3 weeks and I had 100 views. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, where did 1,500 or 2,000 views come from? And you realize it's just kind of constantly going up and up and up and up and up and up. That's a sign that you found something. Greening videos like that just continue to get hits are something you want to do over and over and over again. So watch your videos as they age, because right now, if you're new at your channel, this stuff is all new and it's very limited in what you can actually see. You can't see the road behind you yet because there's no road behind you. So once you get 6 months down the road or 2 months down the road and 3 months down the road, constantly go back and look at the statistics of your old videos. Look at the charts. Look at what they're doing and determining which ones of those were successful. Don't assume you know, because I'm telling you there are a lot of surprises there, especially if you're releasing a lot of videos for me. I'll tell you, I'm super prolific. I release multiple videos, usually every other day on one channel, and then other videos once a week on several other channels. So if you are looking to do it and you're releasing that much content, or you've been doing it for a while, you don't know what is still successful out there. Something can trickle in, 4 or 5 views at an hour for months on end, and you not even notice it in your statistics. And then you look down and you say, okay, 5 times 24 is 125 a day, times it's been doing it for 100 days. Wait, this video's got 12,000 hits. How did that happen? And that's the content that you want to identify. But that content takes time to recognize. And then when you get that one that does hit, when you see it and you get to watch it, and Brooke, a friend of mine online, and Brooke, if you're watching this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about your channel, and I'll put a link to it up here. She made this house building videos, and one of hers just like took off. The last one, it was like the 4th video in her series, and it just took off and got thousands of views, and her subscriber count jumped a couple hundred. And I'm so proud for her, because it was one of those that she's trying to figure out how she wants to do it and everything, and it just really super successful. So anyway, if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe. I would love to get my subscriber numbers start to moving at least a little bit on this channel. And I'll include a bunch of links down below. I'll include a link to Brooke's channel if you want to see that. I'll make sure I include a link to my solar channel if you're interested in that. I'm not asking you to subscribe to anything. You subscribe to what you enjoy, because that's what the algorithm wants, and that's what we all should be striving for, is to give the algorithm only those subscribers that want to watch your channel and that like the content, so that they watch it all the way through, or at least most of the time watch it all the way through. You guys, this is wonderful. I look forward to doing it again. We'll see you the next time.